Thea Daniels with R.A.W.Vlogcast, where we keep it real, authentic, and I talk with people who are willing to share their passion. Strange Tones opened up at the Portland Waterfront Blues Festival. You guys were amazing. Thank you. You got the party started. This is?
I'm Guitar Julie Strange.
I'm Andy Strange.
Strange.
Yes, indeed. That's
it's really weird. It's like this coincidence. We have the same last name.
Yes, indeed.
And the name of the band.
Oh, another coincidence.
Okay, how did you guys get started? Who inspired you?
Well, one thing that happened is, long story short, would be that as a bass player, I'd been in a lot of bands that were not particularly democratic. And the goal of my life was to have a band that would be where everyone had equal say. And so rather than Mrs. Big and the Nobodies, we wanted to form a band where everybody had a voice and could do what they want. And that's what we've done. And because of that, we've been together as a band for 20 plus years.
Over 20 years, that's right.
And it really works as a team. And I've had people originally say, that'll never work, just give good players chops. And it's like not what we're about. We're a team effort. Everyone has to say, and that's what makes it work.
It really showed on stage, for sure. So you guys had polished it really well.
We're all kind of integrated, tightly integrated. Yes,
what inspired you and got you started and maybe went, oh, about this strange man next to you?
Sort of like you said, I had been playing in some blues bands before, and straight blues wasn't exactly, I had some other influences and some old R&B and that early Tina, Ike and Tina and stuff like that I wanted to incorporate. And we were really similar minded, and so when we were thinking about forming a band, we're like, we can just do it exactly the way we want it. Yes. And we're going to make this crime-a-billy band, right?
Crime-a-billy band, that's what we call ours. That's what we call it, crime-a-billy, where it's kind of a combination of a variety of American roots music with a big dose of blues, a little bit of surf music, which a lot of blues bands don't lean towards.
Don't
but
forget
we got
that
a little
James
bit of
Bond
surf,
twist.
James Bond theme, and then adding the Volcano Vixens, which are our best buddies, and we're the dancers, and we try to let the joy that we have with what we do show. That's our one thing. Is we're not about like dig all these chops necessarily. We just try to play hard and enjoy it, and hopefully people will too.
Yeah, people definitely do. Okay, so we've got a love story going on here. You want to share a little bit of that?
A little bit of story.
I don't know, that's pretty like a music.
last week.
We've been together a week and a half, and I think it's working out. We've had a couple fights. But no, we've been together how long?
I don't know, like 30 years, I think, or something. Yeah. It's like at least 30. Yeah.
Now, did music bring you together?
It actually kind of did. A funny story would be, there's a great local organization called the Cascade Blues Association, and we met at a meeting, a Cascade Blues Association meeting.
That's right.
It's where we met.
Locked eyes across the stage.
We got a lot of history with the Cascade Blues Association.
They've done so much to keep the scene alive, and this was a great gig too, real special because it was for Clay Fuller, who was like the founder for this event, who sadly passed away, but his spirit still lingers with the show that goes on.
Right on. Okay, any fun stories? I mean, that's a nice story. Thank you, Clay, for having that. But how about being a couple on stage, or just something about performing?
The couple, Julie. We got so many fun stories, it's hard to remember. We get a lot of
ones that we can tell in public.
Yeah, absolutely. That's right. We get a lot of noise complaints after the shows because in the hotels because we're still having fun.
We're having a dance party. We have dance parties after every show.
You guys at the Marriott tonight?
We
might be there, but we do live in Portland.
So we just every show's been fun. There's a lot of great clubs. We're playing the Skyway, one of our places next week. We love the Blue.
If you've never been to the Skyway, you got to go there. I've been Rhododendron or Zigzag up there in about an hour away, and it's one of the coolest clubs around.
Okay.
And the one thing I would say is just be sure everybody to go out and support your local blues bands and blues clubs, Blue Diamond, all those great places. The Old Liberty Theater in Richfield. There's just some real good venues that we want to keep going because the pandemic hit everything hard, and the music business particularly hard.
Okay, two last things. Any words that you would like to share with people that, like, I want to be in love, I want to be playing with the person I'm in love with, about what you do passionately together?
Well, Julie, it's pretty easy is the secret, actually. We get along well. I would say learn how to do things together, support your partner,
And be respectful.
be respectful.
At all times.
Good work. Oh, that was beautiful. That was, okay. And then how can we follow you, find you, and keep up with what's going on?
Strange Tones at
Strangetones.com
.com.
is a good way to do it. Yeah, strangetones.com.
Yeah.
We're around town playing and working on some new material and stuff like that.
Yeah, working on the website too.
Yeah,
Can we
working
find
on
you guys
the
on
website.
YouTube? Or?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yep, and that would be Strange Tones.
Look up Strange Tones and Volcano Sacrifice. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like the sounds of that.
Heck yeah.
Thank you guys so
Well, thank you.
much.
Nice to meet
Thank
you.
you.
Yes, very
Real-
nice
real
to meet
pleasure.
you
Real
for
pleasure.
opening.
Great to meet you.
Take care, you guys.
Alrighty.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
That's a wrap.
Cheers.